Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas here with Oscar De La Hoya. Post-fight, Golovkin versus Lemieux, where your fighter put on a spirited performance. Tough as hell. You know, he took some big punches from Gennady. What do you think went wrong in the fight, though, for David?
He couldn't figure out the jab. Golovkin he just did a great job with using that stiff left jab. I'm a huge advocate of the jab. I love the jab, so I was very impressed with it.
Looking at what Gennady showed in the ring, you now turning on the fighter brain, do you see weaknesses there? Did you think that what he showed was what people have been saying about him? That he's this great monster? Or are you like, no, that there's chinks there?
Well, look, okay, people, understand. Let me take off my promoter hat, and I'm going to put on my fighter hat. As a fighter, I see a lot of kinks. Yeah. I see a lot of vulnerability. But that's just me as a fighter. I mean, look, is he strong? He's very strong. He's powerful, but he leaves himself wide open. Me as a fighter, I see a lot of vulnerability, but as a promoter, I respect him. I admire his style. I love what he's doing for the sport. I love that he's being built as the most feared fighter on the planet. That's great, and he deserves it.
Looking at the matchup you have next, Canelo. It's a huge matchup, but from what you saw of of Gennady here tonight, do you think Canelo can handle that?
Absolutely, without a doubt. Canelo is powerful, he's strong, but let me tell you one thing. I saw him the other day, and he's looking amazing, fast. He's coming into his man strength. His speed, I don't know where it came from, but he's looking sharp. He's looking really fast on his feet. So I think, look, I mean, people are talking about a Triple G fight with Canelo. Of course it has to happen. Why not? I mean, this is the fight game, right?
How soon? Is it going to happen, hopefully, if Canelo beats Miguel Cotto right away, or you kind of want to take your time still?
Well, we'll see. Yeah. We'll see, because what if the first fight is a great fight with Canelo Cotto, and maybe there's a second one? So maybe there's a third fight. Who knows? But the IBF, the way it works, is Tyrion Johnson now is the #1 mandatory and must fight Johnson. So we'll have to see how everything plays out. First thing is first, November 21st. That's why it's so important. Everybody's anticipating. Everybody's gonna watch, and we'll see what happens.
Last question, Oscar. You got me going now with what you said about putting your fighter cap on. How do you beat Gennady if you were in there with him?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Let me know your real feelings. How would you beat him?
Well, on your toes. On your toes, and giving him angles and throwing when he throws. Obviously he had a good jab. You have to get through the jab. Jab with him. You jab with him. That's the way you get through it. Jab with him, and then you throw your combinations. You're gonna have to take his power. Yeah. You know, I had good whiskers. Yeah. I had good. I mean, look, don't get me started.